Peace and blessings, family. How y'all doing? The Queen's Crown is live. I'll give it a moment to come in. I did do a live. I went live about an hour ago. And when I went to save the live, I thought it was saving twice. And so I deleted it. And so I'm back again, which I don't mind because I never mind talking to you, family. So I'll just give it about 10, 15 seconds to see if anyone comes in. If not, then you can catch the replay, and this time I'll make sure that I do not delete the footage. So I just want to talk about my birthday recap and just share with you guys, family, the incredible, amazing time that I had for my birthday, sorry. And I'm just going to wait another moment. All right, so first, welcome to A Queen's Crown. If this is your first time joining, hello and welcome. If not, welcome back. Today, I just want to do a recap and kind of go over my birthday celebration and pretty much just share with you all how happy I am about turning 40 and for what has happened to me over the weekend with this birthday celebration. So before we go into it, if you are not following A Queen's Crown on her social medias, please make sure you do so. I will put the links in the description box, and then this way you can make sure you click on the links and follow me. Also, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure you do so. Hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up, and that notification bell, so that you can receive notifications every time A Queen's Crown goes live, post, or share. So I will not be on here long, family. I just want to share with you pretty much how my birthday went on Saturday. Share with you, pretty much how I decided to come up with the look, and then just kind of share with you my happiness and gratefulness. So one, as many of you may have seen already, the birthday vlog, and if you have not seen it, I will put the link in the description box so that you can see it. But it's just basically a mini vlog of the evening and my night, and listen, family, when I tell you I had an amazing time, I absolutely had an amazing time. My husband, he really just showed out and just really made it a night to remember, a night of elegance, a night of excellence. And when I tell you, I just could not have dreamt of a better night, a better day, a better party. It was absolutely amazing. So first we'll start off with that morning. I got up and I pretty much just relaxed the entire day. I wanted to kind of just sit around and just prepare myself for the evening, and so that's pretty much what I did. And then once I kind of got myself together to get ready, I actually ended up doing my hair 3 times, family, before I even decided what hairstyle. But I knew I wanted something off of my face. I needed something that would kind of be off of the dress, so that, peace and blessings, Carolyn, so that I wouldn't have it snagging onto my dress. And so I struggled a little bit. I kept saying, okay, how do I want to wear my hair? How do I want to put it up? And so then I finally decided in the style that you'll see in the pictures and in the video. But I didn't wear a necklace because I didn't want to take away from the dress. And so that's how I came up with that decision. So family, so as we're getting together, I'm like, okay, honey, what are you wearing? And he's like, huh? And I said, what are you wearing? What are the boys wearing? Like, what is everybody wearing? Here I'm going to be in this gown. What are you wearing? And he's like, oh, don't worry about it. We got it. We got it. And so I'm kind of nervous because I'm saying to myself, you got it, but what are you wearing? Still haven't said what you're wearing. So we get to the venue and, they look decent, but you know how when you're just like, you feel you're overdressed and they're underdressed, or vice versa. So they put me in this room and they say, wait here, we'll come back and get you in a moment. So an hour goes by and I'm sitting here and I'm saying, somebody go out there and tell them they got to get me out this room with all these kids. I got to come out this room. Well, when my husband comes in, I'm thinking he's coming in to get me, and him and my sons, they walk in and they have flowers, and they are dressed in tailor-made suits. the same color as my dress. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I was in so much shock and so much awe to see my men walk in. I had no idea. I'm like, when did you guys do this? When did you get these suits made? You know, so I was just in so much awe, and they really made my heart smile. Um, and so after they gave me the flowers, they had me sit there a little bit longer. Once they gave me the flowers and I sat there a little bit longer, my husband came to get me. And family, this is where it kicked it off. Okay, so let me just back up a moment. When I first came up, I seen the vendors. I saw someone, kind of like on the mic. So I'm thinking we have an MC without really knowing we have an MC. So when we come out and we're waiting, the MC is, introducing me. And I guess you can tell from the smile on my face when I walked out, family, and I seen my sons had did like a graffiti pop, and it was just beautiful. The graffiti popped out, I walked through it, and they walked me over to the spot where I'm gonna be sitting. Family, let me tell you, okay, let me cross my legs and sit up on this one, family. Let me tell you, I was overjoyed. I could not believe it. I was like, babe, you told me you couldn't. How did you? What? Like, how it's one of those that you're like, because he had already told me that he would not be able to do so because he waited too long to order the chair and the table and everything. So I was a little disappointed, but not like a deal breaker disappointed. So I just figured, we'll do something else. And so when he literally walked me over there and I just saw that setup, I could have cried. I was so teary-eyed that I was like, wow. So family, it didn't stop there. So we got the MC, and he comes up and he's like, good to see you again, because I've seen him before. And now on top of it, he's a comedian, so it was already extra funny. He just did an amazing job. And then when it was time to do the cake and everything, they brought that cake out. This is how you know when you have someone who listens to you and takes your wishes and just kind of executes. So family, they bring the cake out and they got the music playing, and of course it's an Afro beat. And so as I'm waiting, I'm clapping and kind of bouncing my head because I'm just in awe and amazement. And so we cut the cake, and kind of like at weddings where you feed each other the cake. Well, they give us plates and spoons, and they basically just, tell me to feed him. And so I go to feed him, and I take it, and then I turn it like this, and I feed me, because I'm thinking I'm the birthday girl. Shouldn't I get the first bite of the cake? And so that's when I realized it was a carrot cake. And I was like, this is a carrot cake. Like, carrot cake is my favorite cake. So I was absolutely overjoyed by the carrot cake. You have no idea. And it was delicious. It was absolutely delicious. So it didn't stop there, family. So we got the carrot cake. I got the chair. My men are dressed in tailored suits, looking good. I got flowers. What else is there to do? They go get my chair. They bring it to the front. And they say, okay, madam, we're going to have you sit here. And I'm like, okay. And so peace and blessings to those who are coming in. And so I said, okay. So I went to go sit down, and he comes over to me and he says, we're not finished. He said, now we have a fashion show. And I was like, a fashion show? And he says, yes, we have a fashion show. And family, when I tell you they have vendors, the fashion show, the models were amazing. The clothes were beautiful. It was just an hour long of just beautiful queens coming out and just showing beautiful fashion. So after the fashion show, y'all probably thought it stopped there. I did too. Nope, it didn't. So I'm sitting there now, mind you, my night is just beautiful. There's no complaints. I can't think of anything else that my husband could have done because everything was perfect. My boys were perfect, and it was just like the night is magical. What else is there to do? Get through the fashion show, afterwards people are coming up, greeting me, things like that. And so my husband comes over, walks out. And so, I didn't really question where he was going. A few moments later, the manager comes over and she gets me and she says, madam, come with me. And I'm like, okay, where are we going? So, of course, I don't ask any questions. I just follow. And as I'm following and we're walking, we get to a door, and I said, "Don't put me back in there with them kids." I said, "Don't put me back in there with those kids." And she said, "No, madam, no. I'm not putting you in there with the kids." And so she knocks on the door, and the door opens, and it's dark, like dark, dark. And so as she's holding my hand and we're walking through, you know, I'm looking like, okay. And I know it wasn't one of those surprise because the lights didn't come on. So I walk through the door and I know there's people in there, but there's no action. Then within like 3 seconds, this big candle lights up like a firecracker, sparkling and everything. And then everybody starts singing happy birthday to you. And I was like, another cake? Another. It was, so carrot cake is my favorite. Strawberry cake will probably be my next. Yep, you guessed it, family. You guessed it, a strawberry cake. I said, honey, is there anything else that you could have done to make this night even more special? I was surrounded by beautiful people, family, and when I tell you, I feel like 40 has already graced me with just unmerited favor. Like, I just really feel as if, thank you, Carolyn. It was extraordinary. It was beyond beautiful. And I just, you know how when you're excited about something and you just feel like you just got to tell everybody. And so I've been telling the story, obviously, for the last 4 days now, talking about what an amazing night. And I just felt, you know, I went live on my other social media. So I felt, let me come on and go live so that you can see in real time, you know, my excitement, the enthusiasm, the joy, the overjoyment. I am just in awe. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the life's journey and for where it has brought me this far. I'm thankful and grateful for you all being a part of a Queen's Crown and also supporting a Queen's Crown, coming on, watching videos. For those who support me on my other social medias, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, or whether it just be YouTube, I'm very grateful and appreciative. Thank you all to everyone that wished me a happy birthday, to everyone that may have even thought about me on my birthday, who posted, said kind words. I just appreciate it all. I really am a big fan of birthdays just because I believe in celebrating life, and considering, you know, 40 is considered a milestone. And I remember coming up, you know, I used to think 40 was like, oh, because they used to say over the hill. You turn 40, you're over the hill. And I'm like, I don't want to be over the hill. But then when you get, you know, closer to it, you realize there's definitely nothing old about 40. So I appreciate you all listening to my story. I will not be long because I don't want to make this video too long. But I just appreciate you all, and I will probably do this a little bit more, go live more, just so that you all can interact with me, not just through the videos, but sometimes even on a live stream. Now that I'm back in TZ and kind of just flowing a little bit more in order, I can kind of, you know, go live. And you know what it is, family? Sometimes I feel like I always have to be stationed in one spot instead of going live while I'm out. But now I'm realizing that, you know, I can go live while I'm out and moving around and doing, so I can stay connected even more. So I appreciate you all. Also, make sure, if you are not subscribed to a Queen's Crown, make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up, that notification bell, so that you can receive notifications every single time a Queen's Crown goes live, post, or share. Thank you all thank you to those who are on the live with me today, and for those who missed it, thank you for watching when you do. I'll see you all in the next video, family. I'm Mani now, Pindo. Peace.